You pierced through my breath. No. How, he managed to pierce through the body of a black dragon. Even most high-ranked demons are incapable of that. How, who the hell are you? My identity is not that important. The reason for your anger. I'm well aware that it isn't because a human has trespassed onto your territory. I'm sure it's because of what happened at the end of the Tryphia area. The incident at the Rebrica castle. You're well aware, it seems. You humans crossed a line you shouldn't have. Using demonic power to turn your own kind into ghouls can never be forgiven. The emperor of this land will pay for that. Alright, I get it. That's the start of everything. I was wondering about this even before I regressed. This was the starting point of the conflict between Crevasse and the Avalon Empire royals, and how they managed to make a deal with a guardian black dragon. If I keep in mind that he is behind everything, I can arrive at a conclusion. I'm sorry, but I'll be taking that deal for myself. Sir Kane. You've been training for the last 4 days. I suggest you get some rest. I can't. In order to be of use to the Lord, I need to be better than an A rank. What are you doing here? An edict sent to the Lord by the Emperor has just arrived. Edict, an official order. Although I wasn't able to read it since it was written that he was the only one who should open it, we got involved in the territorial war between the Pontiers and the Cromwells without the Emperor's orders, and foreign knights have appeared on our land. It was obvious that this would be coming. That was simply my best guess, however, you never know until you open it. Let's open it and check. Huh. Looks like we had the same thought. Then. I'll open it. It said that only the Lord should open it. You never know what might happen. I'll be the one to take responsibility. A knight's duty is to protect their lady. That again. How much longer are you going to pretend you're a man? Most people already know the fact that Lord Icarus is a lady. I'll take responsibility for what may happen, so just accept it. Everyone already knows that I'm a girl, is that so? Can we talk about this later since we have more important things at hand? Sir Kane. Are you sure that you're fine with taking responsibility? What am I supposed to do? I've already opened it. Let's hurry up and check. The son of the Empire, as a subject under Emperor Marcus von Britain and the Imperial Family Battalion Commander, Baron Joshua Sanders will return to the palace along with the Wilhelm Knights on February 25 in the year 457 on the Britain calendar. Duke Arden von Agnes will also be summoned. If these orders are disobeyed, these parties will be thoroughly punished. I can't believe their audacity. What? What does it say? They want the Lord to report to the palace within the next 5 days. The only issue is that he's in the Tryphia region right now, and it doesn't have a warp gate. If we include the time it would take to arrive and deliver this message, he wouldn't make it to the palace for at least 2 weeks. Peril Castle, Tryphia region, capital of Avalon, Accardi. No. In the first place, it would be a stretch to arrive at the palace within 5 days even if you leave from Peril Castle. There's no need to worry about that. I'm sure our Lord is done with his personal duties and he's already heading back. What? Is that so? Then, we'll set course for the palace first thing in the morning. Before that, I need to take care of what the Lord asked for. I'll tell you, the fate that I've selected. Still, we can't leave the Pontier family alone in Peril Castle. There's no need to worry about that. I've already requested someone's assistance. Requested? Yes. Don't worry and get ready to leave. Lord Axelar, are you sure it was smart to accept the request? Of course. It's common sense to right our wrongs first. Request to protect the Pontier family. Requester, Icarus of the Sanders family. Duration, indefinite until further orders. Reward, regaining lost trust. I've completed the medicine. Good work. Is it okay if I ask something? What is it? You've already got what you wanted. What need is there for me to come with you? Can't you just let me go? If what you're saying is true, then we might have a deal. So, what do you want? First, I want ash and a fully bloomed Sanders flower. And in the near future? Of course not. I'm technically a full-fledged knight, but I don't have my own personal servant. That's why I want you to serve that role for 10 years. I don't want to. 10 years is too long. I might not look like it, but I descended from high elves. We're a holy and sacred race. I refuse to be a servant. Oh, you refuse? You're fine with serving that black dragon, but you refuse to serve me? Even after you tried to get me killed? I can't believe it. Make it 15 years. Ah, that wasn't my intention. Just make a deal with me. A deal? I can tell that you're using the primordial stones. I'll tell you where the other primordial stones are. I just earned my freedom. I can't live my life as a servant anymore. If you refuse. Just 3 years, or maybe 5. Oh my. Alright. I'll make it 5 years. So, what are the other primordial stones like? Really? You better not take back your word. I got it. So, what kind of primordial stones are they? Tempest. One is a piece of God that has the power of the wind, tempest. Ack. I've healed. We'll leave now. Yes, let's leave. I hope you keep up your end of the deal. Grand Palace of the Avalon Empire, Caltica Palace. My lord, excluding Duke Agnes, members of the central nobility have all arrived. Really? Arden isn't here yet. Seems like both the father and the son are talented in agitating me. Alright, fine. If Arden or Joshua do not arrive on time, I'll kill one of their people every 10 minutes they're late. I'll make sure that the families supporting Joshua pay for their mistake. Since Reinhardt and the Wilhelm Knights will be mine, I'll leave them be. A dragon has appeared. All forces to position. Knights of the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Battalions, focus on protecting the main palace. Yes. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Battalions, forward. 5th, and 6th Battalions, enter the palace interior. Yes. 4th, 5th, and 6th Battalions, forward. 7th, 8th, and 9th Battalions, protect the palace gates. Yes. 7th, 8th, and 9th Battalions, forward. As for the remaining forces, forgive us for the delay. Koches and 8 others of the 12th Battalion. We've just arrived after receiving our orders. Koches, that idiot. We're already short-staffed because Captain Joshua isn't here. Yet he dares to be late to a battle. 12th Battalion Knight Langer. 12th Battalion Knight Viper Bison. Given that Commander Joshua isn't present, the 11th and 12th Battalions, stand back and act as backup. Yes. Understood. 12th Battalion Vice Commander Koches. Hey. Watch where you're going. You're pretty loud despite not having Commander Joshua with you. Hey! Are you done talking? Where do you think you're going? Didn't you hear Commander Rod? Shut up and get lost. Those bastards. Koches, calm down. This isn't the time for this. Something is coming down from the dragon. Imperial mages, prepare the shield spell. Be sure to act as necessary and not to let your guard down. Damn it. It's a black dragon. What the hell are we supposed to do about it? Whatever it takes. We just need to protect the castle. Huh? Is that what I think it is? Don't tell me, huh? Bison, what are you talking about? Look closely. It's Commander Joshua. Ag, I'm falling. W8. Where the hell is he coming from? I will never. Just kill me. Hey. Hey. Calm down. Lord Crevasse, your old owner, has allowed you to fly on him. Now, jump. No. I have a fear of heights. I'm terrified already. That's why we need to jump. Think of it like practice. What? What the hell are you talking about? Ash, you need to practice to win against your inner fears. You're going to have to climb Yggdrasil eventually. How do you know about that? Although I don't know everything, there is one thing that I can say with certainty: you can never arrive at an answer by ignoring and avoiding the problem. Don't avoid it. Face it. That's why you need to break through and jump. All you need to do to face your fears is take one step. This is a bother. Get lost. I'm falling. Where the hell is that damned magician? Calm down, Airy. What's important right now is His Highness's safety. One of the 5 ducal families, Geshalt Khan Tremblin, Master. Count of the Avalon Empire, Ari Brunsten, Master. His Highness is one of the most skilled individuals within Avalon. He has a higher chance of survival than us. I'm just angry that the Imperial Chief Magician disappeared as soon as that dragon appeared. You're finally here. Duke Agnes. Although it's a little early, it's just as expected, Your Highness. All I need to do is offer that black dragon a condition it would never be able to refuse. Are you sure? If we're even slightly wrong, we'll be the ones to die. Do not worry, Your Highness. I'm certain about what that black dragon wants. If you'd allow me to offer a brief explanation, while the black dragon appeared because humans have trespassed onto his territory, the fact that the people have been experimenting with the undead and have succeeded in making ghouls is a much larger concern. The black dragon must have gotten curious after smelling the demonic energy. Despite not having shown himself for such a long period of time, he must have wanted to check the source of the demonic energy himself. I'm sure he didn't want to lose the chance to study the living demons to satisfy his own personal curiosity. This might be his one and only chance to witness a living demon for himself. Rather than fulfilling his role as the protector of the Middle Realm, he's just a large lizard trying to fulfill his personal goals. From there, it would be pretty easy to gain the support of the black dragon consumed by greed, with the concentrated demonic energy and the source of demons, the horn of a demon. This middle-class demon horn should satisfy his greed. He'll ask for the source of the horn. Using the information that I have to gain his attention, we should be able to control the black dragon however we want. Then, does that mean you've already secured a middle-class demon horn that would be able to satisfy him? Yes, of course. Oh. I almost broke the contract with the demon. Why did you stop talking, Evergrande? Oh. Your Highness, WL. The dragon is retreating. What? It's going away. This can't be. The plan. Why, Your Highness, forgive me. However, in order to fulfill your orders, may I please ask for permission to leave your presence? All right, leave. Yes, thank you, Your Highness. Jackian, follow him. Yes, Your Highness. On your command. And if that damned magician has any plans, feel free to get rid of him on the spot. Did you hear? The dragon is retreating. You can see for yourself. I don't understand why it would leave as soon as it arrived. You said that a single puff of a dragon's breath could evaporate an entire city, right? We'll need to stay on guard as long as that thing is alive. Marquis of the Avalon Empire, Jalen Mun Brule. Baron of the Avalon Empire, Provalum. That's why we need a contingency plan for when it appears again. There's no need for that. All we need to do is sacrifice the reason why it appeared in the first place. The person that dragged armed forces into the Tryphia region, which is known for being the dragon's territory. Are you talking about me, Marquis Breery? Marquis of the Avalon Empire, Jihor Don Cromwell. You were the one that pushed me to end the war as soon as possible. Forget that. Isn't it suspicious? The day that we have an important meeting amongst the nobles, Baron Joshua Sanders appears at the same time. I'm sure that Joshua is behind the recent events. The cause of the Empire's end isn't me, but Joshua. Baron Joshua Sanders has arrived. You damned humans. How's that? Do you think I got their attention? I feel so charismatic right now. Haha. Why yeah. That's not what I wanted, though. Well, I guess it serves the same purpose. That's rude. Baron Joshua Sanders. To think you would make such a scene despite all the trouble you've been causing. Did you lose your manners the moment you gained the mere title of master? Can you even comprehend the Empire's current state? If you've returned to the castle, fulfill your role as an Imperial Knight. Have you forgotten your duties as an Imperial Knight? Just let me know if you want me to shut those humans up. I have the perfect spell for them. Weren't you crying just moments ago? The great son of the Empire, Emperor Marcus van Britain, has arrived. Greetings to His Majesty. Greetings to His Majesty. Greetings to His Majesty. Follow me, Ash. Shoo, I'm a king too, or I guess I should say I'm a queen. Greetings to his. It's so thick. Although I've lived thousands of years, I've never met a human who smelled so strongly of bloodshed. How crazy is he for blood? I'm always surprised, Joshua. To think you'd arrive at the castle this quickly. I heard that you were within the Pontier family's territory in the far south. I hurried to arrive at your command. In order to complete your important orders, I came as soon as I could. Important orders? I believe it was Marquis Breery. I was told to do my duty as an Imperial Knight. I'm sure you saw the enraged dragon flying over the skies of Akardi. The cause of the disruption should pay for his actions. That being Marquis Jihor Don Cromwell. He used the territorial war as an excuse to enter the forbidden lands of the Black Dragon's territory and incite his anger. If you give me the orders, I'll arrest him immediately and make sure he pays. This arrogant child. You think this will do you any good? Alright, fine. Playtime is over now. Thanks to you, your father is already at my command. I'm satisfied with this. Do as you please, Joshua. Did the Emperor just cut ties with us? What do we do now? Why, Your Highness, wait a moment. This child is lying to you. Although it is true that we entered the Tryphia region, we were moving strictly on your orders too. My orders? Aiden, what would you do if you were in my place? They claim that I'm the reason for everything. Duke Agnes. That's not what. I merely follow your orders, Your Highness. Such a boring answer. Now, then. I'll be taking you to your jail cell, Marquis Cromwell. Duke Joshua Sanders, the one who captured the traitor, Marquis Cromwell, is entering. He. I have returned safely after completing your orders, Your Highness. I'm always surprised whenever I see you. I'm almost scared of you. This is the only source of enjoyment that I experience in this peaceful continent. That's why. Regarding the Wilhelm Knights, which are an armed force of a foreign nation, I'll have to punish you for allowing them to step foot on my land. However, I'd rather not lose you. In that case, I won't punish you for allowing them to trespass after all. In return, however, I want you to become my sword. I will give you my daughter, Princess Cerciorin. Your Highness. Forgive me for intruding. However, Lady Cerciorin is of poor health currently and should not. Exactly. There's more worth in that. That way, he won't need to worry about a dying princess and he'll still be able to maintain his position. It gives you the right to challenge the throne regardless of your title. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance for you to become the emperor of the nation, something even your father has failed to do. Isn't that what you want? For a neglected child like you to become the emperor of the greatest nation of the continent? In order to become my sword, all I ask is for one vow. Why are you hesitating, Joshua Sanders? His attitude towards Cerciorin is still the same. I don't intend on using her like this to become emperor. Forgive me, but that is an order that I cannot fulfill. Are you declining to marry the princess? To think you would waste an opportunity like that. Are you telling me that you're rejecting my offer? The matter regarding the Wilhelm Knights can be considered treason. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'll give you one last chance. This time, it's not an offer. It's an order. Allow me to apologize, but you compared me to an object, likening me to a sword. As you know, objects have prices that directly correlate to their value. Are you trying to bargain with me? It seems like you've misunderstood. Avalon will become yours. The land and everything in it will become yours. What I want to say is that I am not complete yet. If you give me more time, I can guarantee that I'll become an outstanding sword that's second to none. Eventually, I'll become 18 and finally choose who I'll serve, so, please wait until then. I forgot, you're not 18 yet. Well, it doesn't seem like a bad idea to follow tradition and wait until you're of age. Alright, tell me what you want. Pardon? What do you? There's no need for such surprise. All I'm trying to do is gain favor in the competition for your support. Tell me what you want. If that's the case, I'd like to create a new Knight Order composed of the 11th and 12th battalions under my control. My lord. You must not listen to the requests of Joshua Sanders. To think that a Knight Order other than the Imperial Knights would occupy the castle. I'm suspicious that Baron Joshua Sanders may harbor ill intentions toward us. You can tell from their reaction, I'm sure. Your request is impossible to fulfill. Of all things, why a new Knight Order? As you're already aware, I have experienced prejudice all my life for being an illegitimate child. My mother has suffered as a result of that. That's why I understand how the 11th and 12th battalions feel. Each of those men dream of becoming the Empire's greatest knight. I want to be able to support their journey, by creating the continent's greatest Knight Order. Kinship. I like that. If your intention is to create the continent's greatest Knight Order, why should I decline your request? I'll allow it. Now, is there anything else? That will be more than enough, Your Highness. Then, permitting you and the Wilhelm Knights forgiveness, from this moment onward, I appoint you a Count of the Empire. Additionally, the territories of Marquis Cromwell, the traitor, will all be given to Count Joshua Sanders. With this, we'll conclude the Central Nobles meeting. Dismissed. Oh. And Count Joshua Sanders, think of a middle name in your free time. I look forward to our next meeting, Count Joshua Sanders. I'll be waiting for whatever news you'll bring next. Looks like you're getting closer to the center of power. Ha, I can't believe it. The Empire is in shambles. Creating an independent Knight Order is one thing, but to think he would leave its management to a young child. There's no need to worry. He will only gain more attention from the nobles the more he moves. What can a mere Marquis family do within the Empire? Hey! Hey! You old folk! I'm sure you heard what the Emperor said, right? He'll be taking Count Joshua Sanders for himself. The noble Count Joshua Sanders has given all of you old guys a chance. What is he talking about? You better get lost. Come on, just listen to me. First, we'll be giving people special privileges for joining us. What? Privileges? Don't tell me. Yes, there will be nothing for those who join late. That's why if you want an easy life, grab on. Damn it. Get out. I'm first. Don't make me laugh. I'm first. Our family will be the ones to support Count Joshua Sanders. This is bad. Not only will he have an independent Knight Order to influence the Empire, if more families start supporting him, his influence will soon surpass that of Emperor Marcus. We messed up. Seems like Crevasse didn't take the bait. What shall we do now? Don't worry. Nothing changed. We were destined to face Crevasse later on, anyway. I never expected that Heimdall would be right. Joshua is a problem. I don't know how he managed to get Crevasse on his side, but we cannot allow him to ruin our plans. I'll leave Joshua to another contractor. The time isn't right for that. Emperor Marcus is keeping an eye on him and we need time for Duke Agnes's family. We need to wait until Second Prince Kaizen's forces grow strong enough. I think it would be better for us to eliminate Emperor Marcus and the Magic Tower now. Is everything ready? Yes. Heimdall has leaked information on Assur van Britten. I'm sure the news will soon reach Emperor Marcus's ears through the Black Wind. Perfect. We'll start by eliminating him and take things step by step. Even after that tyrannical emperor dies, I hope he continues to maintain his greed. I want it. The Emperor Death Knight. Don't you think that would be amazing? There was a shadow subspace in the wall. Don't tell me, the Black Wind. How did you know? Even superhumans would have a hard time. That's because, ugh. There's no way human common sense could ever comprehend me. Congratulations on the victory, Captain Joshua. Avalon Imperial Knight Order 11th and 12th Battalion Headquarters. I was so surprised. I never would have thought that you would say something like that in front of those nobles. Yeah. To think that we'd get to develop our own Knight Order. I'm sure the other battalions would be so jealous. Since we're already on the topic, what kind of Knight Order are you planning to organize? What kind of Knight Order? Although I can't tell you all the details, if I have to tell you something, the legend of the Swallow Empire. The first aerial knights of Avalon that would surpass the Wyvern Knights. The first aerial knights. With the greatest predator of the continent and an existence to fear. The nightmare of the frozen lands, the Black Dragon, the Crevasse Knight Order. Whoa! Are we all getting on dragons? It would be something that would last throughout history. Keep dreaming. Not everyone can just get on Lord Crevasse. Your leader is just a fool, you idiots. Ha! Captain Joshua. Sorry to intrude during your banquet. A guest is here with urgent news. Who? Ah. It's me. Sorry for bothering you out of nowhere. Member of the Agnes family, First Knights of the Golden Mane, Captain Armstrong. Thank you for taking your time to come here. What were you trying to talk about? It's a call from Duke Agnes, Count Sanders. From the Duke? Why now? Since no one else has achieved as much success as you, he wanted to invite you to the estate and celebrate the occasion. It seems like Lady Lucia is waiting especially for you. Mother. Although I'd love to see my mother as soon as possible, there is work that I need to take care of here in Accardi. I'll be sure to head for the estate as soon as I'm done. Oh, that would be great if you could do so. However, if it wouldn't be an issue, may I ask what work you need to finish? I need something I can use to tell the Duke as an explanation. It's nothing. I was planning on visiting the Brilliant Flower Palace. Aha. Are you trying to visit Princess Cerciorin at the Brilliant Flower Palace? Then, the rumors from the Emperor, it has nothing to do with the order from the Emperor. Oh. Is that so? That's unfortunate. I was hoping it would be a chance to witness the spear skills of a master like you, Count Sanders. Huh? What do you mean? You haven't heard the news yet, it seems. His Highness is utilizing the bloody Battle of Bircher as a method of finding Princess Cerciorin a husband. The most important thing is that all the citizens of the Avalon Empire are allowed to participate. Isn't that surprising? To give anyone the chance. This is all thanks to the chief imperial magician, Sir Evergrant. He completed a medicine for Princess Cerciorin. Evergrant successfully created a medicine. Is he currently with the princess? Oh, ah. I believe so. What are you thinking of doing after bringing Lord Iselin all the way here? I was told she wanted to come with us. Since we were in a hurry, I assumed that I could sneak her in, but... Did you consider how expensive gate usage fees are before you said that? Do you have money? Isn't it more important that we arrive at Accardi as soon as possible? Well, you're not wrong, but we have a budget. If we use our funds without planning. We're here to use the gate. We're 3 people in total, including the 2 behind me. Haha, such nice weather. Nice to meet you. Hello. Clearly a young girl, clearly a runaway knight and a magician. Since you're not nobles, allow me to check your identities first. Perfect tools. I'll get as much money as I can out of them. Ha. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? As you should, Sir Kane. If criminals use the gate, there's no way anyone would be able to catch those people. Don't you remember we couldn't use it because of Cromwell? That's why I'm angry. We're not even criminals. I knew we shouldn't have come here. Let's just be on our way and... Ah. Is that? It's the rumored magician mercenary with a gold plate, known to be as rare as a spirit user. Mercenary name Celine, real name Iselin. I'm the magician mercenary Celine. Is that fine enough? To think something I made when I was being chased by the Cromwell family would be used like this. How unskilled are you that a young magician like you became a mercenary? I can already tell that you're weak. What? Are those 2 also mercenaries? Excuse me. That's rude. We are people of the Sanders family serving under Lord Joshua Sanders. I'm sure this should be enough, so stop playing with us. Playing with you, this is merely the procedure I'm told to follow. Oh, the famous Joshua Sanders, I didn't know I could care less about your identity. Since your destination is Accardi. 1,000 gold per person. A total of 3,000 gold should be good enough. What? 3,000? You'd be able to cross the continent with that kind of money. Who do you think you are? Stop scamming us. You fraud. Did you just call me a fraud? Your family may be famous, but this is the reason why you associate yourselves with mercenaries. I refuse to accommodate you. Get lost. I'll report this to the Empire officially if you cause any more issues. Hey! Are you seriously trying to start something? Let's go then. Sir Kane. This is more than enough. Let's return. There's no need to deal with him. Yeah. Fight me if you can, you fool. I'll burn you to ashes. Burn. Go and pierce your enemies, Rune Flare. Rune Flare. Isn't that a fourth-class spell? Why is a fourth-class magician maintaining a warp gate in the middle of nowhere? You said 3,000 gold. Here's 3,000 gold. Take a look for yourself. Look at that. She has some money, huh? The price has changed now. Since you wasted my precious time, I ask for 1,500 gold each for a total of 4,500 gold. Don't be too sad. This includes the damage you've dealt to my pride. I won't stand for this. I'll teach you a lesson myself. Frost. Freeze and cover this land with your cold breath. Lord Selene. Ice Field. I can't believe it. How can a mere mercenary? How are you able to use a fifth-class spell? Looks like you were underestimating me for being a mercenary. I think I deserve a payment as a form of apology. What? If you refuse, I guess I have no choice. I'll be sure to report this issue to the Magic Tower, under the name Selene, Vice Guild Master of the Mercenary Guild. What? Vice Guild Master? Damn it. Looks like I messed with the wrong person. The Magic Tower Master is already favoring the nobles of Avalon after recruiting Evergrande back as the chief Imperial Magician, and the Magic Tower is already facing backlash for failing to maintain neutrality. If the Vice Guild Master of the Mercenary Guild officially reported this to the Magic Tower, then the Magic Tower Master will kick me out. And no. Forgive me. Allow me to apologize. Is that all? Where's the payment that I requested? Yeah, remember. Pay us. How much do you need? 100 gold per person. And free usage of the warp gate, of course. Oh, 100 gold each. That day, Cain and Icarus thought they were looking at Joshua while Iselin extorted money. Second Prince of the Avalon Empire Kaizen Van Britten. It's an honor. To think the famous Count Joshua Sanders would come for me. What do you want? Thanks to my actions, the future has slowly started to change. That's why new factors I am unaware of have started to surface. However, my goal hasn't changed. I'll be sure to take control of my life this time. Is there a reason why you came looking for me? I'm here to see Princess Cerceirin. Allow me to visit her alone. You cocky bastard. Who do you think you are, talking like that to our lord? You better show respect to Second Prince Kaizen. Calm down. There's no need for you two to get involved. Why should I allow you to see Princess Cerceirin? You don't even have the right to be here. I do have the right. I'm sure that Second Prince Kaizen is already aware, but haven't you heard the news? Prince Cerceirin's husband will soon be determined through the bloody Battle of Bircher. I will be the victor of the event anyway. However, there would be no point in my struggle if the princess's condition continues to worsen. Don't you think it would be necessary to check on her condition? You dare enter the second palace unauthorized for such a reason? Your pride must be through the roof. Are you saying that you'll take on the entirety of the Imperial Knighthood by yourself? Even Captain Rod? It wouldn't be impossible. Ha! I like you. I guess I should entertain the idea, then. Fine. Why don't the two of us wager on it? If you can claim victory at the bloody Battle of Bircher without any assistance, I will not interfere with you taking Cerciorin from the Second Palace. However, if you lose, you must proclaim your loyalty not to my father, but to me. Swear on your name that you will serve Lord Kaizen. You're behaving just as I expected, Second Prince. All right. You have a deal. In return, I'd like to visit Princess Cerciorin right now. And I mean it when I say I want to enter alone. I don't want anyone, including the prince, to be in the room with us. Know your place, Supplemental Commander. Why should we permit you to be alone with the princess? How much longer do you intend to call me by the title of Supplemental Commander? Ugh. Ugh. Oh. To think his aura would make us kneel. This bastard has already surpassed human limits. He's superhuman. If you interrupt my conversation with the prince again, I will cut you down. Tisk tisk, that's why I told you to calm down. All right. I'll allow you to visit Cerciorin alone. Looks like I have something to look forward to during the bloody Battle of Bircher thanks to you. Whether you will defeat all the Imperial Knights, or become my trusted sword. Let's keep our promises. Cerciorin still hasn't fully healed, Palace of the First Prince Garden. Why is father trying to decide who her husband should be? I really can't understand my father's thoughts. Kisser van Britten, first Imperial Prince of Avalon Empire. I was confused as well. Commander of the Imperial Knights Rod Den Haag, Master. Looks like the first challenger for the bloody Battle of Bircher is Count Joshua Sanders. Will that be okay? You mustn't have heard the news. Count Joshua is no longer a supplemental commander. Nor is he my subordinate. That's perfect. If you could handle him personally, Knight Commander Rod, no. Uncle. Please take care of him. The first prince has been especially on edge ever since Joshua arrived at the palace. Well, that's because the first prince was the most influential within Avalon after Emperor Marcus, even if every other force, including the second prince, combined powers. However, if Count Joshua Sanders marries Princess Cerciorin, he would earn the right to challenge the throne and become the biggest threat. Therefore, rather than make him a competitor, we should make him an aide. Don't you think it would be better if we bring Count Joshua to our side? I don't think that would suit me. Well, I guess we don't have a choice if that's the case. There is another knight that would be able to stop Count Joshua, however. What? You're telling me that there's another superhuman knight besides you, Commander Rod? Yes. Galahad has returned. Sir Galahad has returned. Yes, and he would provide immense support for your cause, First Prince Kisser. Also, I'm certain that he will also be the final victor of the bloody Battle of Bircher. Palace of the Second Prince. Those who connect humans with the skies. Provide comfort for the dead. Provide the living with energy. Those most skilled at healing, allow thine warm light to illuminate the world. Holy resist. Ugh. Since it was a holy spell that only bishops and higher officials are able to use, I was getting nervous. Looks like everything went well, though. With this, Cerciorin should be able to find some comfort. Cerciorin, are you awake? Can you hear my voice? This voice. Lord. Joshua. Is it really Lord Joshua? Yeah, it's me. Do you remember our promise? The promise about finding a cure for your illness. It's finally completed. Thank you for waiting until now. If it's medicine. Sir Evergrant has. I'm sure that medicine was just used to put you in a more unstable state. Trust me and take this medicine instead. It will completely heal your illness. However, there is one side effect. You will lose part of your memory. You might even forget me. Yeah, although I was aware of this medicine, I was unable to give it to Cercerin because I had no right to take away her memory. When I was faced with her death, however, regretful thoughts flooded my mind. Sorry. I'm so sorry. However, I hesitate even now. Even if her illness was cured, she would only be used by her family to exert their influence. Why are you hesitating? Don't try to shoulder all of the burden alone. If you're doing this for my sake, how do you think I would feel? If you're worried about what might happen in the future, you can just come to me again. Promise me as a precious friend. Alright, I promise. I'll find you. Remember? When we first met, I told you that you share a name with a flower that I like. However, you said that made you even sadder, just like the meaning of the Sanders flower. Do you know the meaning of that flower? Of course. Do not forget me. Remember me. I will not forget, especially you. I have one last favor to ask. Could you please feed me the medicine? Of course. Since I have received so much of your help in my past life, thank you. I should be the one to thank you. I'll be sure to take care of you in this life, Cercerin. I'll make sure. It's been a while since we've been to Acadie. Avalon Empire's capital, Acadie Magic Tower branch office, in front of the warp gate. It feels like it was just yesterday we were running away from here. We've finally returned. First, we must find our Lord. Will it be alright if I were to rejoin you later? What? You aren't coming with us? I have some personal business to attend to at the Magic Tower branch office. I'll return when I'm done with my business. If that's the case, while it's a bit unfortunate, we will see you again soon. Yes, I will be back pretty soon, so don't be too sad. Then, see you later. Sir Icarus, since I also have something to do, I will be on my way. And where are you sneaking off to, Sir Kane? Ow, ow. I said I have something to do. Now you're just bullying me. Should I show you what true bullying is? That's not what I meant. I heard that the Knights of the Agnes Duchy were here, so I wanted to meet up with my old buddies. Why meet your old colleagues? Hee, am I not the commander of Count Joshua Sanders' Knight Order? Won't I have to start gathering up skilled knights to recruit? A Knight Order solely for our Lord. A Knight Order that far outstrips Avalon's 7 knights. Soon to be called Gold Spirit Knights. It's a name I came up with. I shall give my all to complete it. Well, I guess we do have the Wilhelm Knights, but calling them our household knights would make me feel bad for Reinhardt. It finally feels like we're starting to take shape as a noble family. It seems you've put in quite the effort, which is unlike you, Sir Kane. Fine, I will be looking forward to the Gold Spirit Knights you mentioned, Sir Kane. I shall meet your expectations. Yes, please do so. A mercenary mage who appears to be in their teens and is estimated to be at least at the entry of Class 5 has appeared in the Font territory, named Selen. She is expected to reach Acadie soon. You are to refrain from getting on her nerves or behaving improperly in the presence of the Magic Tower. See crazy. She's in her teens, but she's at the entry of Class 5. Avalon Empire's capital, Acadie Magic Tower branch manager Wufa, a youngster like this is on the same level as me? Branch manager, you need to come downstairs for a moment. What is it? Someone in Class 5 who wishes to register at the Magic Tower has come. She says she is the mercenary mage, Selin. Did you wait long? I am Wufa, and I am in charge of the Akadi branch office. No, actually, I did not think you would show up so quickly. While there are several procedures, in the case of someone like you, Madam Selin, I wish to see you directly. Before that, let me briefly explain. You mentioned that you wish to register as a Class 5, but as you are already affiliated with the Mercenary Guild, you cannot become affiliated with our Magic Tower. Therefore, you may need to transfer your affiliation. Ah. I have only come to register my class. I did not come here to become affiliated with the Magic Tower. What? No way. Are you saying that you were able to reach Class 5 purely through self-study and without using any of the Magic Tower's knowledge? Then why don't you take this opportunity to change your affiliation to the Magic Tower and add our knowledge to yours? Without the knowledge of the Magic Tower, going past Class 5 is close to impossible. More importantly, a young mage with talent like yours, Madam Selin, will be able to receive a lot of benefits from the Magic Tower. As I mentioned before, I am not trying to register my class because I need the Magic Tower's knowledge. Unless I need the entire Magic Tower Confederation for something, I have no thoughts of changing my affiliation. What? What do you mean? Ah, you know, the thing that the Magic Tower's Lord officially announced not long ago. What did he say again? He officially acknowledged the missing mage among the 7 mages, Seed of Lightning, Jack Sterapes, as dead. And that the Magic Tower's Lord will choose a new Seed of Lightning from the mages who have registered their class, no? I apologize, Madam Selin, but no matter how talented you are, it will be difficult for someone at the entry level of Class 5 to be considered a candidate. So it will be tough for someone in just Class 5. Yes. And in order to reach a class beyond that, you will need the Magic Tower's knoll. Then will this much be enough? Huh? What? And my lord. Just now, without a single chant, she cast spells of several attributes at the class shield spell. If she's at this level. Class 6, Quad Magician. Does this mean that she has talent at the level of the 7 mages Seed of Storm, Sita at the very least? So from what I heard from my colleagues, in order to obtain the Imperial Princess, my lord may have to face off against all the Knights of Avalon, including the Imperial Knight Order. This is going way too far. His noble family might just be eradicated as soon as he becomes a count. What were you going to do with your followers, for you to cause such a big issue? My honor truly cannot survive because of my lord. It's quite unfortunate for the off-duty battalion commander. He will have to face off against the strongest Knight Order in the Empire, the Imperial Knight Order, after all. Since Sir Galahad, who was guarding the 3rd Imperial Prince, has returned, we won't even get the opportunity to face him. While I did come by in order to bring Count Joshua to his knees, it was not my intention to steal everyone else's opportunity. So if the 2 of you wish to do so, you may face him first. By off-duty battalion commander, are they talking about my lord? I'm dumbfounded. Who will you bring to his knees? You dare to insult my liege? I will not forgive you. Stop. I couldn't even feel his presence as he approached me before he placed his hand on my shoulder. I heard that all the knights of the Avalon Empire had gathered, so this incredibly skilled man is. Of course, it is. My lord. Please don't hide your presence as you are moving around. I thought I was getting a heart attack. Don't make a fuss. You didn't forget where this place is, right? But I can't just leave those cocky bastards who insulted you. Unfortunately for you, Cain, you cannot win against him with your current skill. That Galahad fellow is someone the Imperial Knight Order commander has selected as his successor. You are just as good as the rumors say. I was able to recognize you at a glance. It is my honor to see you personally, Count Joshua Sanders. I am looking forward to your spear and my sword crossing at the bloody Battle of Versailles. How absurd. What? Should you not be guarding His Third Imperial Highness? Why is it that you are here right now? I believe it's a bit excessive for you, who left your affiliation with the imperial family, to create an independent knight order, Count. I'm rather surprised. It's been a while since you left Acadie, yet you still know of me. I wish to have a deeper conversation with you now, Count. However, as I have many things to prepare, I shall leave after only a greeting. Please do excuse me. Then, I will be awaiting the bloody Battle of Versailles. For someone who had just been insulting you to come and act all friendly. Is that bastard someone you know? My lord? Of course, I know him very well. He's one of the followers who betrayed me and led me to my death. I met him at the perfect time. Galahad du Lancelot. Bodyguard of the Avalon Empire's third prince, Lord Commander of the Knight Order successor. Yes, as you wish, today, I will tear you apart limb from limb on the big stage. I will fulfill my first act of vengeance. My lord. It will start soon. You should be on your way. Cain, will you also be going? Of course. Shouldn't I take care of them all, so that those bastards won't be able to even touch a strand of hair on your head? Yes, of course. Thanks to you, Cain, I'll be very comfortable. Then let's go. Yes. My lord. Imperial Grand Training Grounds. To all the Knights of Avalon. I, the ruler of the Avalon Empire, Emperor Marcus, grant you all an opportunity to become the husband of the Imperial Princess. The rules are simple. It's a death match where, until there is only one man standing, you will fight according to the bloody Battle of Versailles. When the final man standing is left, the battle will end. It does not matter how many days and nights it takes. Then, you may immediately start the bloody Battle of Versailles. I am a member of the 4th Battalion and the second son of the Huddles family, Spare. I wish to cross swords with the Grand Master, Count Joshua, first. I am a member of the 3rd Battalion and the third son of the Frank family, Aaron. I will go second. I will be third. I will be fourth. Don't be like that and just come at once. There are no rules against that this time. Cast aside that worthless pride of yours and barge in all at once. I don't want to waste my time on you all. If you truly wish for it, we shall do as you say. Please do not resent us. Magic Spearmanship Stage 6, Chapter of Earth. Mountain Crushing Descent. Cook. You're next, Galahad. Thanks to you, my competitors have decreased in number. My gratitude, Count. I request a bout. You're next, Galahad. Thanks to you, my competitors have decreased in number. My gratitude, Count. I request a bout. Is that aura force? Including mana into one's voice to suppress the enemy in an instant, to think an application like this was possible. He's interesting as always, that Count Joshua. But to think that the Imperial Knight Order that the Empire of Knights prides itself in would collapse so easily against Count Joshua, who only just rose to the status of superhuman, alone, if the other nations saw this, would they not belittle Avalon? What do you think, Lord Commander? My apologies, Your Imperial Majesty. I shall discipline them and set them straight. I beg of you. I, the second son of the Count Brown family. Valmont Dunn Brown. Wish to cross swords with the Grand Master, Count Joshua. Please accept a match against me first. Sir Valmont. With your current level, you will never be able to win against me. Acknowledge your defeat and stand down. This incredible pressure. And my consciousness is fading, focus. I need to protect myself from Count Joshua's killing intent by wrapping mana around my body. Then I need to ignite the mana in a single moment. Do you really think that I will acknowledge defeat before having even crossed blades? I wish to fight against you with my all in order to completely understand the gap standing between us. Please do not think of staining my chivalric code. If that's the case, then do show me. Bring it on, Sir Valmon. I'll show you the difference between us. Ura. My current self is unable to even use Aura Blade. I won't be able to defend against Count Joshua's sword aura. My only chance would be to strike from above and deflect his aura. I need to draw out as much mana as I can from my mana hall. And in order to change the properties of Count Joshua's mana, I'll have to accurately control and change every single bit of it. The collision of mana. I will use that to wrap it around my aura. Oh. Could it be that Sir Valmon was able to learn aura overlay on his own without having seen it before? Now that I look at him, he's a genius that surpasses Uravis. A genius beyond all geniuses. The mana fragments that Sir Valmon shot up into the air are changing shape. Yes, I've seen this before in my past life. That's the Brown family's ultimate move. The Brown family's ultimate move. Rapid Star. Magic Spearmanship Stage 4. Eradication. The ultimate move, to collapse so effortlessly.